Here's a question. They're asking us the factory overhead volume variance. Again, the volume variance is dealing with the fixed factory overhead. I like to use as an illustration the classroom example again. They pay me $100 to teach each class, and we have 50 chairs in here. So our cost per chair would be simply $2 per chair. My volume variance, I'm going to count the number of empty chairs. If I have 12 empty chairs, multiply that times 2, and I would have an unfavorable volume variance of 2 times 12, $24. Okay? So that's the simplest way to do it. So what we have to do here is to look at what is our standard rate for fixed factory overhead. Okay, my fixed factory overhead, that doesn't change, so it's going to be the same regardless. Oops. Regardless of actual and budgeted, because it's a fixed cost, it doesn't change. All right, they pay me $100, they pay me $100, they pay me $100, and that's how much I'm going to have, actual and budgeted. So I can take that number now, and I can divide it. I can divide this by what our volume is. Our volume in this case is 26,000 units. That's what our budgeted volume is. That's the equivalent of the 50 chairs. So I divide this by 26,000, and that's going to give me a variant or a standard rate of let's see, 1,029,600 divided by 26,000. That's $39.60. So for every unit of production, our fixed factory overhead that we would have would be $39.60. Now, what we have to look at are the empty chairs. Well, in this particular question, we don't have empty chairs. We actually went over production. It'd be like the first day of class when I get students standing up in the back of the room wanting to get into the class, right? Trying to crash class. So I'm going to find my difference. My difference between these two numbers, I have 1,500. And we know that's going to be favorable because we don't have any empty chairs. We actually did more units than we planned, so it's going to be favorable. Excuse me. So I'm going to multiply the 1,500 times 39.60, and we know it's favorable. I get 59,400 for my final answer.